of flashing a gun while he attacked her. We played that Perry on Winfrey video that was on TMZ,
stuff, yeah.
right? Hold on, let me find it here. This is a guy I didn't even know existed until this all happened.
What are you about to do? Carry on. What are you about to do? We didn't do
You don't think it's on me? I will smack the shit out of both of y'all.
Why are you
I will smack the shit out of both of y'all.
right here?
What's wrong with you?
In front of all these people?
What's wrong with you?
In front of all these people?
Get out of here.
Yes, in front of all those people.
Just
mess around and found
Unless
out.
you're watching that video, you have no idea what's going on. But the woman whose name is redacted from both police reports contacted Cleveland police 2 days after the shooting because she's worried that the guy they arrested, Jalen Jennings, may have used her gun. So what are these people just floating around downtown? Like,
Who knows, man?
oh, it's wild. Crazy. Now, that's one thing. The big problem, however, is that the city of Cleveland is being overrun with dirt bikes.
Oh.
Yeah, but that's been going on for a long time.
It's a free-for-all.
We're used to
It's a
dirt bikes. I
free-for-all.
see those guys.
Now.
You just pull over, or you get the Redeemer and you run them over like on Righteous
Redeemer.
Gemstones.
Oh, God. They got the Fox 8i team on the case. Eddie Gallick and company. I don't know if Peggy is a part of this, but all this video of just these packs of dirt bikes taking over the city of Cleveland. They just look like they're having a good time. If you're in traffic, it would be annoying. They're all out there popping wheelies. But people call 911. They get all freaked out because they don't know what's going on.
This is 911. Do you have an emergency?
I do. There must be 100 motorcycles, four-wheelers, whatever. They got the whole intersection jammed.
Taking over the streets, an endless line of dirt bike riders. Here, last Sunday, barreling down Cleveland's west side, often ignoring traffic laws, even rolling on the wrong side of...
Often ignoring traffic laws. It looks like there's barely any traffic where they are, by the way. They're all
They do it on like Sunday afternoons.
Yeah,
when
they're
there's
all
not
on
a lot
one side of
people
the
out.
street.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're not crossing the yellow line.
I've seen these guys a bunch of times.
They're
They
popping
just-
wheelies.
They go for a joyride. I've seen them on the Jennings, like on the highway.
Yeah.
It's
this
wild. It's crazy. It's like it's not
It's not
a great
hard,
thing,
yeah.
but they've tried. They've been trying to stop this for years, and they can't stop it.
Frank Jackson. I
Yeah.
mean, when he was
Yeah,
in
he's
there, he's like,
we'll just build a dirt bike park.
yeah, my grandson is one of these ne'er-do-wells. What do you want me to do about it?
It's a Ben's
the road,
problem now.
intimidating you. Yet you don't see any police taking back the streets.
Because I'm sitting in the middle of this, and I'm not feeling very comfortable right now.
And a Fox 8 viewer.
I wonder why she wasn't feeling very
Not
comfortable
feeling
right now.
And it's not a comfortable thing for other people on the road, but it's like it's just part of the charm of Cleveland. We got
That's what I think.
we,
Why not?
every once in a while you get to be in a DMX video, and that's what it feels like.
Why not capitalize on this? Dirt Bike City.
Dirt
Cleveland
Bike City.
seems to be the butthole of the world sometime, right?
Right?
Dirt hole from dirt hole to
That's right.
bike.
The dirt bike right up the b-hole of the world.
Shot this video downtown.
There were no police around. Just sitting there, you don't know what's going to happen. They have free range of all the city streets. It's literally a free-for-all.
No descriptions on
Don't we all have free reign of the city streets? Like
Well, she said free range.
Yeah, she said
free range. No, I know, but whatever. I mean, she was nervous. I'm literally not sure what to make of this. I mean, I know it's annoying, but does it rise to the level of I don't know.
911, no.
Well,
They're not
no,
doing anything wrong,
listen,
are they?
People are
I mean,
easily-
you're not allowed to ride those. They're not street legal vehicles.
Oh, is that true?
Yeah.
Those aren't street legal.
No.
Is
They're
that what they
riding on
is
dirt
that-
bikes in four wheelers. They're not street legal. No.
Is that what they mean by barely obeying traffic laws?
Yeah.
Okay. But they're not brandishing weapons, are they? Is
No.
there any brandishing
They're just-
going on?
people that were threatening with the guns.
Police dispatch even referred to riders flashing guns. You also see people
Oh, I
hanging out
see.
of cars in between the dirt bikes, recording video. But police radio showed no urgency.
Being very hazardous.
There's some cat hanging out with like his leg hanging out of the door of the. Because look, some of these dudes, they're driving like little baby bikes.
Yeah.
And other guys are.
I think I saw him yesterday because one of the guys was on like there was a group of people, and then there's one on a dirt bike, and he like a little small like mini bike.
Yes.
And he was doing a just riding a wheelie while he was going past me, and I was like, hey, there they are.
Well, that's what I'm
see
saying.
them all
Like
the time in Tremont.
It's just, if you were in traffic and they were like kicking your car door or something, obviously that's not something anybody wants to happen.
If I see them coming down the road, I move. Like I don't care if I'm at a stoplight, I pull over. I'm not dealing with that. I'm not going to take the risk of them doing something to my car.
No, understood, but they're in a bigger danger than you are being in a car, and they're on some tiny little putt-putt bike.
But there's more of them than me.
Right, yeah.
They got a gang. What am I going to do? Move out of the way. And they're like, we got you. Hey,
Well-
and then you pull up real slow, and then, you know.
Because we see it down here all the time.
Yeah, we see it. I've seen it all over the place, and they'll crack down on it by like infiltrating the meetup spot, and it'll die down for a while, but then it comes back. Is this the current one? Because this story happens every year.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Every summer.
I don't know why it's still news because, I mean, they got time to fill.
Because every summer there's a new white lady like Becky that's like, this is out of control, and just go,
But what are they doing? Just riding around?
They're just riding around.
Showboating.
Having fun.
I was going to say, because where else are you going to do it?
And again,
Cleveland if you have
it's
that
not the
bike?
safest thing. I'm not for it, but I haven't had any problems with it
Especially
either.
with the potholes.
You're not doing it during a sold-out Guardians game when there's 30,000 people downtown.
Right. Well, you do see that, though. We were having dinner at Goma a couple of weeks ago, and we're out there on the patio. And if it's not these dudes, it's dudes in giant trucks rolling coal, right, down Prospect.
Oh, yeah?
Hanging out the sunroof. I'm like, how is that any different than this?
It's not.
It's the usual thing.
On one day last year, police and the Highway Patrol teamed up for a big crackdown on dirt bikes. Otherwise, drivers like you wonder, how can those dirt bike riders simply ignore all of the laws you have to follow? We've reported Cleveland police bosses generally do not allow their officers to try to chase or stop dirt bikes.
Blocking and driving, blocking the street, 100 dirt bikes.
We've heard police brass argue it's not safe for patrol cars to try to chase dirt bikes. Plus, police now chronically short-staffed. We haven't seen this nearly as often as we used to see it, but when it happens, so many of you expect more than allowing dirt bike riders to do what they want.
Something needs to be done, though, because
Nothing's going to happen.
it's total anarchy. Not a care in the world. Not a care in the world.
I mean, it doesn't really.
And that's
like they're not.
It's the most, I can't say innocuous, but like if this is the worst thing you got going on, you're living a pretty charmed life.
Like the murders are more concerning. For me, I'm more worried about
the people getting killed.
The guy that got killed around the corner from us, not the people doing wheelies.
But they also say it right in the story. Listen, all kinds of people are taking advantage of the fact that CPD is understaffed, okay? Mm-hmm. But they just say it in the story. It doesn't happen as much as it used to.
Mm-hmm.
But when you see, you just said it. This was a much bigger problem a while ago. During the Frank Jackson administration, when his grandson was, what was the deal there? His grandson was in one of these dirt bike things, and so everybody was pissed off at him because he's like, I can't do anything about it. I think it's kind of funny. I mean, they're not, when they go, they're blocking traffic. I didn't see that.
Looks like they were just going along with traffic.
They're all flying. Yeah, like, listen, if I'm in my car and I see 30 dudes on these bikes flying up behind me,
you pull her to the side a little bit.
Yeah,
you let them get around you.
Yeah, you get a little
again,
nervous.
It's happened to me a half dozen times. You just let them go. They're out having fun, and like again, it's not the safest thing, but like, what am I supposed to do? Like, I can't
get out and fist fight.
Yeah, am I supposed to try and trip them
one.
and stuff? I also saw a bunch of guys doing it on those one wheels. You know those?
Yeah,
I see those guys flying around all the time, and same thing. Like they're just out.
Well, and everybody's texting me, those bikes are all stolen. all of those bikes are stolen?
No, they're not.
They're all stolen. There's 100 dudes out there in four-wheelers and dirt bikes stolen?
Then where's the story about
all the missing dirt bikes?
Yeah, who are all the people calling in saying, hey, that somebody took my dirt bikes?
And they have plates on them. Like, they're not riding dirty in that aspect, and like they're not riding like they're stolen. If they're chilling with their leg hanging out, and
I don't know if they're
wheelies.
stolen or not, but I don't care. I just think it's very funny. They're like, I can't believe this is happening.
You know, I get that it's like people are like, well, it's really dangerous weaving in between cars and everything.
We understand that.
Absolutely.
We don't.
But like that also happens every night on 90 with regular
Motorcycles,
dudes
yeah.
on Kawasaki's. Not these guys. Guys flying.
Oh my god!
Every night on my way home
Yep.
from work, there's 2 or 3 dudes on sport bikes going 110
And all they
in
need is
between.
one pothole.
Well, there's not a pothole on the highway. I'm just saying all it takes is for one of those cars to get freaked out at the wrong time or not see one of these guys coming
Yeah.
and
See,
change lanes.
That's what worries me is somebody's going to do that. Somebody's going to hit these or drive right through them, and that's when it's going to be a real problem. But I mean,
Until it does, you're just
does.
about to.
I mean, what are you supposed to do?
They can't. They don't have the resources to commit to chasing down giant packs of dirt bike
Rumble
riders.
strips.
Yeah.
Break
Rumble
out the,
strips.
Break out the rumble strips. That'll learn you.
Right. The nail chain.
Sure.
Alan Mary got cut off before she could tell us her Frugal Brian story from yesterday's Guardians game.
I don't even remember.
How was he being frugal at the Guardians?
He wasn't.
Oh. So she didn't get cut off.
I don't remember.
There was no story.
We were at the Guardians game yesterday. It was his dad's 70th birthday.
And he wasn't being like sheep at the game. He wasn't
No.
like okay.
We had bleacher seats. but
Mary
that's
and
'cause it
I,
was sold out.
unfortunately, can't go to a ball game with our dads.
No, our dads are dead.
That would be nice if we could do
Only there can I, but it's just because my dad hates sports.
that. Does your dad have no interest in sports?
No, that's remember last year I took my mom to a game, and she's like, maybe the whole like preamble to that is like, when your dad dies, can you take me to a game?
Yeah, I remember that, but I mean, I thought maybe
Yeah,
you don't
he's-
have to be a fanatic. You're saying he cares nothing for sports.
He cares nothing
He
for
would have no
sports.
fun.
Like he would not want to go. Yeah.
Alan, everybody was pissed at Frank Jackson because he wasted money on a dirt bike park.
Yeah, that was stupid.
Okay. Oh, he thought that he
Yeah.
would keep
Yeah,
everybody.
he'd be like,
in-
well, if we had this dirt bike
They don't
park,
have
then just
anywhere
stay
to
at the dirt park.
go. Yeah, give them a place.
There's no exit to it.
Yeah, but
What's
that's-
more fun, flying through the city streets or going in a circle for 2 hours?
Hey, there was ramps, man. There was jumps.
A huge percentage of the bikes are stolen. There have been many stories about it. Okay.
Send us one.
Yeah, well, all I'm saying is you're okay. I'm sure
Lots of
some,
bikes
some of them
about
are,
it? I don't
but
know.
there would be a spate of people. They would be connecting people to stolen bikes. I don't know. I just think that it's dangerous, yes, but I just don't know if it's one of the worst problems you've got. I'm sure Cleveland police are much more laser focused on the murders happening,
Mm-hmm.
people getting shot and left in their car next to Progressive Field. Poundcake is incorrect. They do not have plates on them. No, he meant dinner plates. These guys look hungry. Well, anywho, whatever. Hello, Jeff.
Yeah.
What's up?
Hey, just talking about the bikes and stuff. I guarantee you 80 to 90% of them bikes are stolen. A good dirt bike costs around 10 to 12 grand. A quad runner is going to cost you 15 grand. You know,
Yeah, but these guys
are
aren't.
not
These guys,
buying these.
but what I'm looking at, people are not riding high end dirt bikes. There's one dude riding like one of those tiny motorcycles that like a clown at a rodeo. it's like
Yeah,
his
you'll
knees
get
are in
some
his
of those
chest.
guys.
I mean, these guys are
But
not
you look
riding high end dirt bikes. I mean,
And a lot of them look pretty old too.
you can buy a miniature dirt bike at Walmart for $250.
That is not what those guys are riding, doing wheelies and stuff.
Why
Believe
not?
me,
Where are all the people?
Because
Where are all the people filing stolen dirt bike reports?
Why don't you call Parma, Strongsville, Chesterland, and see how many of these bikes are reported stolen? I have a nice quad runner, and that thing cost me 12 grand.
Well, okay. Listen, you might be right, Jeff. All I'm saying is every year the local news, Fox, I-Team, or whatever, every year they do one of these stories. Not one of these stories ever has reports of stolen bikes from Parma and Strongsville. And that's never, you might be right, but I'm just saying that would be a really easy.
They don't report it. That's the problem.
You're not going to. You just told me that you just told me your ATV cost $12,000, Jeff, and you're not going to report it stolen.
No, he's saying the news doesn't report it.
Oh yeah,
is what
but
he's saying.
the news doesn't say that there's an upkick in the amount of stolen bikes. I mean, like out where I
Why?
live. Why?
Yeah.
Why doesn't the news do it? I don't know. Why doesn't the news report half of what they should?
Well, no. What I'm saying is these stories are to get people all freaked out and worried. So you think you would add to it a rash of thefts all throughout Northeast Ohio?
Okay, but, all right, so I found it.
Well, I mean, my buddies won't leave their bikes in their trailers anymore. I won't leave my my quad in my trailer.
Where do you put it, Jeff?
You have like it up and chain it.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
There's a lot.
If you don't lock it up, you're going to lose it.
Yeah. No, understood. I mean, I get
agree with that, but that's why.
Thank
I
you,
lock my
Jeff.
stuff
I
up.
appreciate it.
There's a Facebook page where it's all people posting their stolen bikes, and it's a lot of people that meet up to try and sell them on Facebook Marketplace, and someone driving off.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, because they get somebody out there and then they go,
test drive it?
Yeah, let me take it for a ride, and they take
just
off.
Don't go back.
Yeah.
Oh man.
I'll tell you what I see a lot downtown though are the dudes on those 3-wheel Can-Ams, which look cool, but there's one
in the garage.
In our garage, there's one under a tarp that never moves. So that means there's more than one
seen
dude
the guy
downtown.
taking it out from time
Oh,
to
really?
time, yeah.
I've never seen it move. It's always
Oh,
there.
here I got an article about stolen bikes.
All right.
19 stolen dirt bikes and ATVs recovered in Summit County. That's Summit County.
There you go.
We're
These guys, they're taking them. They're stealing.
They're not driving all the way from Summit County. I mean,
Why
come
not?
on now.
You want to put some miles on it? Because then the guy who reports it's stolen, they go, how many miles were on it? And he goes, 4,000. And then they find it. Huh?
The dirt bikes don't have an odometer.
Oh, I don't know. Well, an ATV would, wouldn't it?
No.
Oh, they don't have an odometer? Nothing.
No.
Okay, well, I don't know.
Didn't-
So, well, then the joke doesn't work. This isn't yours. This has 6,000 miles on it. From Summit County to Cleveland, downtown. Well, anyway.
Yeah, the 2,000 miles from Summit, Summit to Cuyahoga.
I told you the joke didn't work, Mary.
Okay, sorry. I'll stop poking holes in it.
Thank you. By the way, and then I have to move on, but I was, over the weekend, I saw a kid in one of those tricked out Subaru WRX, you know, those turbocharged Subarus. What is with, maybe you racers can get me hip to it, what is with the tires that are angled outward at the base?
I've never.
What
even
is
heard
that?
of this.
You ever seen those?
No.
I've seen that.
It would seem like you go through tires very frequently like that.
I feel like that's for if you race on tracks.
Is it?
Or something that they're just doing to try and look cool. I don't know.
I don't either. Anyway,
No one's been
I'm sure
arrested
it's
this
something
time.
very simple, and it's a
Well, that's the quickest story. It just says it was a 15-second story ago. They recovered 19 stolen bikes. No one's been arrested.
And by the way, the joke's on them because downtown Cleveland, the roads aren't even dirt.
Yeah.
These are dirt bikes.
But
Dummies.
But it's not a bad idea to have an all-terrain vehicle on Cleveland Street.
Yeah, that's right. Be the only person not flipping over, hitting a pothole.
Mm-hmm. Oh, there's so many stolen on this group where it's just somebody that drove off with it, or they just left it out and someone.
It's
just
like when
run
there's
off on test ride, fake name John Kelly, Facebook account deleted, phone number no longer in service.
It's like out where I live when they go, there's a rash of break-ins in cars. No, there isn't. People leave their cars unlocked. And somebody just opens the door. That's not breaking into your car, you dummy. All right, I got a break. If you want to get a text, get the last word in if something strikes you. 35192, we'll be back.
The Alan Cox Show.
On our free iHeartRadio app and your favorite smart device. Just tell it to play The Alan Cox Show on iHeartRadio.
This is Chris Broussard. Here's what's trending from the iHeart Sports Network.
Presented by NOPEC.
Amari Cooper remained out during Browns training camp Monday and is considered day-to-day with a tweak. Cooper had core muscle surgery in February, but GM Andrew Berry says the two aren't related. The Guards send Logan Allen to the rubber tonight. They open a home series against Kansas City, and an anonymous former Northwestern volleyball player is suing the university for negligence regarding a hazing incident that reportedly left her injured. I'm Scott Davidson.
Electric bills suddenly skyrocketing? NOPEC offers competitive rates and long-term stability that you can opt into at any time. It's easy to enroll. Go to nopec.org/opt-in to learn more. That's nopec.org/opt-in.
I'm getting vaccinated with Prevnar 20.
So am I, because I'm at risk for pneumococcal pneumonia.
If you're 19 or older with chronic conditions like asthma, diabetes, COPD, or heart disease, or are 65 or older, you are at increased risk for pneumococcal pneumonia. Ask your doctor or pharmacist about Prevnar 20, pneumococcal 20-valent conjugate vaccine. It can help protect you against pneumococcal pneumonia in just one dose. Even if you've already been vaccinated with other pneumonia vaccines, Prevnar 20 may help provide added protection. Prevnar 20 is approved for adults to help prevent infections from 20 strains of the bacteria that cause pneumococcal pneumonia. Continued approval may depend on a supportive study. Don't get Prevnar 20 if you've had a severe allergic reaction to the vaccine or its ingredients. Adults with weakened immune systems may have a lower response